The Eras Tour is coming to East Rutherford, and the Swifties, oh my gosh, they're ready to take over MetLife Stadium. So we're going to have a little fun today, y'all. We're going to share which Taylor song resonates the most with our local sports teams. And if you don't like it, don't blame me. Haters are going to hate. See what I did there? I just threw her songs in, and that's just the intro. First up, let's get it to it, y'all. We're going to go football. Aaron Rodgers is officially a Jet, and Gang Green has gone nuts about it. And you know what? You need to calm down. That's you guys' song. The guy hasn't even thrown a pass yet. R-E-L-A-X. Relax. Now let's move on to the Giants. We're still waiting to hear what happens with star running back Saquon Barkley. And for that, Big Blue, your song is going to be You Belong With Me. Saquon was drafted by the Giants and has only worn blue his entire career. He's supposed to be here. He belongs here. Get that deal done. Please. I said please. Now let's hit the courts because things are finally looking good for the Knicks. They made the playoffs this season, and they have themselves a star on that squad in Jalen Brunson. Timothy. Knicks fans, y'all might finally be out of the woods and back to being a competitive squad in the league. But we got to move over to the Nets. The Big Three era is officially over in Brooklyn, and that ended less than 4 years after they even joined the squad. It was a messy breakup, and we are never getting back together. But best of luck to the Nets on whatever they do next year. After bringing in WNBA stars like Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, everything has changed for the Liberty. They already had Sabrina Ionescu, and the future has never looked brighter for women's b-ball in NYC. Let's hit the diamond, the Mets. Oh, the Mets. Everything looked like it was coming together in the offseason. The team was coming off a playoff run. They added aces pitchers like Justin Verlander and Kodai Senga. And my man Steve Cohen even opened up his checkbook for some big paydays. And on the eve of the season, closer Edwin Diaz injured himself, and who knows when he's going to be back on the mound. Now this team is barely sitting at over 500, and they lose games to some bad teams. This is why we can't have nice things seems to fit here. No? All right, well, guess what? On the flip side, the Yankees have overcome their injuries, and they're back to bombing. Manager Aaron Boone, though, my man has a temper, and he is a ticking time bomb. The man has been ejected 4 times this season, 3 times over the past 10 games. He even said that it's his goal not to get kicked out of games, and then boom, bam, it happened again. Over the last 5 years, he's the most ejected manager in baseball. That's some real reputation era behavior, and for that, Look What You Made Me Do should be played at Yankee Stadium every time he gets tossed. And finally, let's hit the ice. Hockey. All 3 of the local teams made the postseason this year. The Devils are led by forward Jack Hughes. The man just turned 22 years old and set a franchise record in points in just his 4th season in Newark. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling this 22-year-old superstar is going to make this team a Stanley Cup contender real soon. And the Blue Shirts, well, they finished 3rd in the Met, and they got to the playoffs again. They lost to the Devils in 7 games. They blew a 2-0 lead, which got their coach fired. So they just need to shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Because their core is still intact, so there's no real reason to panic. All right, let's take the LIR to Long Island. The Islanders also made the playoffs, but they lost to the Hurricanes in the first round. Now, this team does have talent, and they do have Vezina Trophy finalists in goalie Ilya Sorokin, which leads me to a question. What does this team need to get over the hump and become a contender? Ooh, that was a lot, Taylor. You couldn't do that, Taylor. Yes, she could. That's why she just sold MetLife Stadium out. But there you have it. The first Swifties show is Friday night, and if you don't already have tickets, good luck. You're on your own, kid.